What is this Vairagyam all about? Like, it is like...
I'll tell you.
Yes.
I'll tell you. Okay? Just give me a background about you. You are from which place?
I'm from Hyderabad, Guruji.
You are from Hyderabad. Okay. You have a
Yes.
house. You are a householder and you have children also.
Yes, I am a householder. I have a 11-year-old, I have a 16-year-old girl who is joined 11th grade, and I have a 11-year-old boy who is in grade 7 now.
Wonderful. So you came through YouTube to my talks?
Yes, and later from YouTube, I knew that there is something called Light of the Self Foundation, and I have searched on it, and then I tried to register, and then...
You joined the WhatsApp group, what you have?
Yes, yes. Only then I got to know there is a live session today.
So let me take your question, okay? So,
yes, Guruji.
Yeah, next question. Shall we start, Gayatri? The question here is, I am a householder. Okay. Now, Vedanta teachings keep on saying Vairagya, Vairagya, Vairagya. How do I balance my householder life with Vairagya? I have 2 children. I have a husband. I am a housewife. Can this Vairagya and my householder life go together? Correct? So
yes,
this
sir. Yes.
Vairagya is a concept which is totally misunderstood in Vedanta. Confused. Okay. If you don't understand each of the words in Vedanta or in Sanatana Dharma have 2-3 levels of meaning. So Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika, Adhyatmika. Or we can call it Rudhartha and Gudhartha. The outer meaning and inner meaning. Always you have to take inner meaning, not the outer meaning. So
Vachartha and Lakshartha.
Vachartha and Lakshartha. Okay. So many of the Vedantic teachers, right, they come from monk background. Okay, they can tell based on their lifestyle. But real meaning has to be understood very clearly. Vairagya means not having raga. Not having raga is called Vairagya. But the raga includes Dvesha also. Vairagya means not having raga and Dvesha is called Vairagya. Normally, what is taken? Raga, oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. I have Vairagya. I don't want this. I don't want this is called Dvesha. I want this is called Raga. Okay? So many people we read in that what you call spiritual literature. So that person got a Vairagya. He left his wife. He left his job. He left his found this thing. He went to Himalayas. So that is not called Vairagya. That's called Dvesha. I don't want.
Got it, Guruji. Got it.
Okay. So I don't want. That's why I'm running away. So I want and I don't want. Both are equally problematic. So a neutrality is called Vairagya. See, anything in life is neutral. For example, morning, there is a sunshine and rain. Somebody will say it's a bad day. The day is not bad or good, but you are developing a Dvesha for the day. Right? So, we are trying to superimpose our mental vasanas on the circumstance. Our inner vasanas, we are superimposing circumstances. So, where we are saying, I like this, I don't like this. Raga and Dvesha, constantly we are judging every situation with 2. I like, I don't like. I like, I don't like. To become free from I like, I don't like is called Vairagya. I'll give you an example, in real example, okay? Somebody told me that Swamiji is very great. We went to a temple, right? There is a Swamiji there. He's very great. I said, why is great? See, he has no desire for anything. Oh, wonderful. To the extent that every day he has to put gold ornaments to God. he doesn't touch the gold ornaments. His shishyas have to put the gold ornaments on God. He doesn't touch gold ornaments. Much of detachment is there. Then I said, if you have real Vairagya, you touch gold or you don't touch gold ornament, how does it matter to you?
Even gold, there is Atma, is what you said, right? Atma is everywhere. Then if you're touching gold also, it is the same. If you're touching mud also, it is the same. When you are looking into the Atma part.
Right. So now I got a doubt. Does Swami has Vairagya or has Dvesha on gold? Understand? So a Gnani has Vairagya. That means attraction and repulsion is free. If he is running away, he is not Gnani. Because Dvesha. That's where you have to be very clear. Vairagya means looking at the situation as it is and doing
It is
right.
not like running away. Like it is not like I should have this because I don't want to touch these clothes or no gold, nothing. Even if it is there, you have to just use it and not have that Dvesha or Raaga towards it.
Raaga to that. So this actually
is there, I'm using it.
Concept of stressing Vairagya has destroyed many lives. That's a wrong understanding. Okay. I know a personal example. One of my friend's brother was studying in a school, a college. Nearby there is an ashram. Every day there is a pravachana, Vairagya, Vairagya, Vairagya. He was doing engineering. By the time he completed engineering, he decided that I have to become sannyasi. I'll go to Himalayas. Because Vairagya is important. So then we met after about 30 or 35 years. He told how much he has struggled in 35 years. He is not able to get rid of his kama, desire. He's constantly remembering, thinking that, oh, I should have done better done a job and married. Sitting in where? Gangotri. Okay. Artificial raga, dvesha will not work. Because you listen to 10,000 lectures and you have to develop Vairagya, Vairagya will not work. Okay. Vairagya will work with proper viveka, discrimination. That's why Vedanta said Viveka and Vairagya is a package deal. Without Viveka, Vairagya is false. You'll have a wrong understanding of life. So Viveka means proper understanding of life very clearly. Then you will get a Vairagya. So for example, I eat sugar, sweets. I get diabetes. I have raga for sweets, mean attraction. Then doctor one day tells me, my dear, don't eat sugar. It can give you diabetes. Now I got a Viveka. After Viveka, now I may have some attraction to sugar because of my vasanas. My previous vasana for sweets may take me to sugar. But immediately my body will tell me, no, this sugar is dangerous for you. So Viveka has given Vairagya to the sugar. Understand? Viveka only can give Vairagya. Not artificial Vairagya is not possible in life. So somebody can get Viveka through Jnana. Most of the people, Viveka through Jnana is the safest way. But people get Viveka through circumstances in life also. Okay, somebody says, okay, after marriage I will be very happy. So then what will happen? After marriage he finds that he is not getting happiness. Then he says, oh, Viveka means get awakened. Some Viveka gets awakened. Oh, marriage itself doesn't mean happiness. Synonymous. But still it's not proper Viveka. Because then he may develop Dvesha for marriage. Right? He may develop repulsion for marriage. A proper Viveka comes with intellect which is purified, clear. I'll tell you exact meaning of Viveka and Vairagya. Okay? In our life, there is always something which we need and something is luxury. Right? For example, I need food, survival. I need water. I need a shelter. What is called khana, pina, makan, no? Early days, what is it? Roti, kapda or makan. Something I need. Minimum. That's for survival. So beyond that, if I have a car, it's good. Beyond that, I have a aircraft, it's good. So I have only two categories in life. What we call as needs and called luxury. Right? Without needs, I'll die. I'll suffer. But luxury I can have. Luxury, if it's there, I'll enjoy. If it's not there, I'll not be bothered. Correct? So real Viveka is everything in life is a luxury. If it is there, I'll enjoy. If it's not there, I'll not bother. Not running away. If my family is there, I'll enjoy to the extent of possible. If it's not there, fine. So presence and absence of something does not bother me is called Viveka, Vairagya. And that comes from only through Viveka. Discrimination. Discrimination means what? Discrimination is clear understanding of life. Everything in life is temporary. You cannot be owner of anything in life. Jagat is mithya. That clear understanding will only Viveka. That only gives you Vairagya. People get Vairagya also in life. Somebody proposes a girl and that girl is married somebody else. He gets Vairagya. All girls in the world are bad. That's not Vairagya. That's Dvesha. Because he has not understood the nature of relationship. All relationships are shallow. Or all relationships are temporary. He has not understood it. It's not come to Viveka. So some disaster in life has given you Dvesha. Then he says, no, I will become monk and sannyasi. So these are all false Vairagya. There's something called Smashana Vairagya. Smashana Vairagya means everybody, some relative dies. When they take them to a burial ground, oh, what life here? All life will end. Okay, what is the purpose of living? Anyway, you'll die. That's called Smashana Vairagya. Immediately come to the house. Where is my cup of coffee? Where is my cup of tea? All Vairagya will go. Because circumstance of life cannot give you proper Vairagya. They can give you Dvesha or Raaga. Clear understanding of life, Atma Vichara, Vedanta Vichara, Viveka only can give proper Vairagya. Vairagya means presence and absence of anything should not disturb me. If it's present, I'll enjoy. If it's absent, I'm not bothered. That's called Vairagya. Now tell me, how is it related to householder life?
Yes, Guruji, what you said, like, for example, when we were just discussing among friends, when we were talking about the Vairagya, so one of the friend who was listened to these pravachans from other guru, she said, you have to give away all your clothes first, all those you like most.
So here I'll, okay, go ahead, continue. I'll tell that. Next, all you like, you give more.
Then, yes, and again, somebody said, no, you have to give away, you should not touch gold, as you mentioned. You are not, because Dvesha.
Okay, so please understand, Vairagya and Dvesha, Vairagya and Raaga, they have no meaning at all. This is actually called, what you call Rudartha.
Rudanta.
Rudartha means Vachyartha.
Vachyartha.
Okay, Vachyartha Vairagya means this only. Oh, he gave up gold, he gave up this thing, he gave up jewelry, he became a monk. They're all Vachyartha. Real inner meaning, Gudartha. Gudartha means inner meaning. You have to understand. So inner meaning you have to understand is, all of us have Ahankara and Mamakara.
Ahankara, Mamakara.
Ahankara is what I am. Mamakara is what I have.
Okay.
Right? In Rudartha means common man's language. Giving up what you have is called Vairagya. I have wife, I have family, I have gold, I have jewelry. Giving up what I have is called Vairagya in common man's language. It's called Rudartha. That's what people can see. But real Gudartha is giving up what I am.
Giving up what I am.
Ahankara giving up is called Vairagya.
Not Mamakara.
Mamakara is a byproduct of that.
Byproduct of it.
Okay. So Ahankara we can give up only through Atma Vichara only through Atma Dhyana, only with clarity, Viveka and Vairagya, Ahankara and Mamakara, both you can give up. You can have house, you can have gold, you can have jewelry, but you are not attached to any of them. Neither Raaga, Dvesha. That's called real Vairagya. Most of the people only can see outer, what's called Mamakara giving up. Okay, Mamakara, if you leave the house or wife, you go and sit Himalayas, still that house and wife will bother you. Because Ahankara is there. Of course, I'm not saying monk, you should not become monk, you should be, all those things are lifestyles. We're not speaking of lifestyle choice. As a lifestyle, you're taken a householder's lifestyle. As a choice, somebody can become monk's lifestyle. There's nothing wrong. We're not speaking of lifestyle. We're speaking of real.
It depends upon the vasanas from previous things.
You're dependent on vasanas and all. Right? Somebody makes this thing. We're not bothered about it. We're speaking of real meaning of Vairagya. Real meaning of sannyasa. Real meaning of Vairagya is not getting affected by presence and absence of anything. Okay? So, is that clear? But most of the, when they go to some Vedanta pravachana and all, there are monks who are, their lifestyle is sannyasa. They can only tell based on their lifestyle. Right?
Yes.
So, real Vedanta can be understood only when Rudartha can be understood and that can be applied in our life.
So, even if we have something, like for example, if my mother-in-law gives me something, I don't have any raga or dvesha towards, because she has given, I will use it. Even if it is gone, it is okay. As long as...
My mother-in-law is false. My means mamakara. So my mother-in-law comes from I, which is ahankara. Okay? What has to come to you will come based on your prarabdha karma. Whether it's mother-in-law or Tom, Dick and Harry will come and give it to you.
It's not that I just take it and put it in the trash bin. I use it if I want to. If I not there, I will just give it to anybody.
If needed, or give it to somebody, but you have raga and dvesha. My mother-in-law is false. Ultimately, to reach you, it'll come through courier, it'll come through lottery ticket, or it'll come through some Tom, Dick and Harry, it'll come to you because of your prarabdha karma. It's not because of mother-in-law is only, what I'm saying is just a messenger.
It's a...
Are you clear?
Got it. Yes, got it, Prabhuji.
So,
Prabhuji, yes, got it.
Please understand, Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, one can be a householder, but he can be sannyasi. How? Samyak nyasa is sannyasa. One who is constantly focused on Atma Vichara, Atma Dhyana is called sannyasi. That's actually working on the ahankara, not on the mamakara. Somebody who works on mamakara to come to ahankara is mamakara means give up what he has. That he is trying to prepare himself for dropping ahankara. But it can be in household life. Outer circumstances should not affect you. You should constantly work on ahankara. Then you are called sannyasi. Okay. For a householder, life is life of karma yoga. To do everything as an offering to God. So such a karma householder is sannyasi only.
So by through karma yoga or bhakti yoga or jnana yoga, your right attitude, whatever you are, if you have removed that ahankara, then you are liberated. It need not be that only through jnana yoga you are liberated. No. The right attitude.
I don't know whether you missed my earlier session where I told difference between karma yoga and jnana yoga. Listen to the earlier session. I'll give a very distinction between the karma yoga and jnana yoga. Okay?
Okay, sure. So,
but ultimately, a householder can be sannyasi and sannyasi can be householder. He may live in Himalayas, but he constantly thinks of ashram and money and all. He can be householder. Householder can be living in the house, but constantly thinking of Atma Dhyana. He is a sannyasi. And he is doing his karma yoga.
Okay, I will listen to this, Swamiji. I will listen to this.
I am not Swamiji, I am Prabhuji. Okay.
Guruji for us. Guruji for us. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other questions? Dr. Vipin?
Guruji, very, very interesting discourse has been given by you, Guruji, but not having raga, not having dvesha.
Right.
Guruji, I want is raga, I don't want is dvesha. But I want moksha is also raga, isn't it?
No. I want moksha is not raga. So your question is mumukshatva. I want liberation. Correct? I want liberation or I want mukti. Is it not raga for mukti? Is that question? Correct.
Yes, Guruji, yes.
So it is not raga. It doesn't fall under raga and dvesha category. Raga and dvesha falls under the category of disease. Roga. Roga, you understand? Raga and dvesha comes under the category of roga. It's called bhava roga. So I want to be free from bhava roga. I want to be disease free. Doesn't fall under the category of raga dvesha. Somebody has a stomach ache. Okay. I don't want stomach ache. I want to be healed from stomach ache. Doesn't fall under the category. They are different categories. I want to be free from suffering in life is a different category. So now let us understand what is the problem with raga and dvesha. Right? If you have raga and dvesha, what's the problem? Okay. If you have raga, I want this, but I didn't get disturbed. I didn't get it. Then I'll get disturbed. It causes mental disturbance, right? That's the only problem. Dvesha is, I don't want this, I don't want it. It causes mental disturbance. Again, both raga and dvesha will cause mental disturbance. Correct? So
Yes,
does mumukshatva cause you mental disturbance?
Yeah, Guruji, it causes.
It causes.
I want moksha, and if I do not go one step forward to that,
Yes.
It is a great disturbance.
Correct. That's where you have a problem. Okay. Mumukshatva, desire is very important for a sadhaka. To become free from raga and dvesha, mumukshatva is very important. I want moksha is very important. Correct? Nothing wrong in that. But mumukshatva is causing you disturbance, like raga and dvesha, then something problem with your mumukshatva itself. Understand what I'm saying? The understanding of mumukshatva, there is some problem there. It's not in the same category of raga and dvesha, but mumukshatva is causing me, I want mumukshatva, mukti, that is causing me disturbance. That means it's coming under raga and dvesha category. Are you clear? See, actually, mumukshatva should you reduce your raga and dvesha and make you free. If it is also causing mental disturbance, it means coming under raga and dvesha category only. Why it is coming like that, I'll tell you. Okay? So, mumukshatva or I want mukti is, there's a gap between I and mukti.
Yes.
Okay? Mukti and I are separate. So, I want mukti, that means I want to have something which I don't have. Obviously, until you get it, you'll suffer. Right? So the teaching of Vedanta is the mumukshatva is a very good desire. Mumukshatva has to be converted into jnana, where the first teaching of Guru is you cannot get mukti. This is the first teaching of any jnani Guru. Because you are already mukta. So there is no gap between you and mukti. So if there's a gap between you and mukti, then it will come under raga and dvesha category. If there's no gap between you and mukti, then it doesn't come under raga, because what you have, you can't get it. So if you can't get it, being disturbed about it is meaningless. You can't be disturbed because you already have it. Only you have to discover it. So mumukshatva has to be converted into proper jnana under a jnani guru. Then mumukshatva will not disturb, mumukshatva will give joy.
So Guruji, should the seeker inquire exactly as one does self-inquiry at that time, that who wants moksha? and then the answer is going to be clear.
Answer is going to be what?
It is going to be clear.
Yeah, it is going to be clear.
The answer will be clear, because once we inquire, who is this who wants moksha? To whom does this question arise? And the answer is going to be silence.
So there's no disturbance, because there's no getting mukti. So it doesn't fall under the category of raga and dvesha. Mokshatva falls under the category, what I have to discover. Right? Raga and dvesha in the follow category, where I don't have something, I want it, or I have something, I don't like it. Your own nature, mumukshatva, has to be converted to simple fact that I am mukta already. So I have to drop my ignorance. Then there's no question of raga and dvesha. Right?
Yeah, good.
So this question of mumukshatva, okay, typically told in case of bhakti. Let us say in case of bhakti, typically example is given, somebody goes to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and asks him, how do I find God? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa takes him to a river, puts his head in water, then he's not able to breathe, starts shouting, then he comes up. Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, you should have desire for God. I like that. So now, all these teachings of mumukshatva or desire for God comes under the category of karma, yoga. In yoga, you start with the separation. Okay? Then there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of stress. I want mukti, I want to find God, I want to find God. Correct? So there definitely there is a tension. I didn't find God, I want to find God. Because you're trying to find something what you don't have. So there lot of stress can come. Oh, I love for God. Love for God can become, let's say the gopis, they cry through viraha. Okay, there is a separation. Definitely there can be suffering.
Yes,
these are called spiritual emotions.
Yes.
But in Jnana, mumukshatva is a blessing. Mumukshatva can be converted into who am I? Then you'll understand I'm already mukta. All that I have to drop is adnana. So it doesn't give any disturbance. But in yoga marga, there's a disturbance possible. Because the goal and the destination is separate from you in some way. The God is separate from you some way. It can cause disturbance. That disturbance is called spiritual disturbance, called viraha in spiritual emotions. Right?
Yeah.
So, not confuse yoga marga with jnana marga. In jnana marga, mumukshatva has to be clearly converted into I am. There's no disturbance. It doesn't follow the category of raga dvesha. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So there's a question here. If I want to stay away from something as a part of self-discipline, is it not dvesha? So somebody is saying, I'm getting disturbed by some situation. I'm not attained still jnana fully. But I want to stay away from it as a part of self-discipline. Is it dvesha? It's not dvesha. It's a self-discipline. If you are getting disturbed by something, stay away from it until you are free from raga and dvesha. So this doesn't come under the category of raga dvesha. It is just a precaution or it's a safety. It's like example is, I'm getting disturbed by some person. So I stay away from person because I am still not come to full raga and dvesha, or rather Vairagya have not come. So it's okay. That's fine. You are protecting yourself from unnecessary mental disturbance until your inner stability is there. So don't put under raga dvesha category. It's just a self-discipline. Are we clear? Any other questions? Anybody? I'll give another question, okay? So, I want to visit Arunachala, okay, Ramana Maharshi. Is it raga or dvesha? Okay. So, we have to understand there's a horizontal life in life and there's a vertical. It's like cross. The horizontal is what keeps us bound to earth. So what keeps us to bound? Our pancha anatmas, family, relationships, Mamakara. What you call anatma is mamakara. Mind, money, position, power, okay, relationships. All this is called anatma. So anatma is mamakara, mind. So we have to drop the concept of mind. We have to use them, or we have to be no raga and dvesha should be developed. We use them as it required wisely. But something which uplifts from this horizontal, so that doesn't fall under raga dvesha category. I want to go to a guru. I want to get jnana. Actually, it's lifting you from this horizontal. So lifting you from horizontal of raga and dvesha or earthly bound life doesn't fall under raga dvesha category. It falls under category of mumukshatva or liberation. Okay. So we should not confuse what keeps us earthbound, creates mental disruption called raga and dvesha. Okay. Different from what uplifts us. Study of scriptures, going to enlightened master, going to holy places can uplift us. So now that comes under the category of mumukshatva or liberation. Correct? So do not, it doesn't come. So now if I don't meet guru or don't meet my, go to this holy place, I'll get disturbed. Right? So does it come raga, dvesha? Now if I'm getting disturbed, is it comes from raga or dvesha now? So I'm not able to go to Ramana Ashrama. Then I'm getting disturbed. Does it come under raga, dvesha? It comes under raga, dvesha. Because raga, dvesha ultimately results in emotional disturbance in us. I go to Ramana Ashrama. Ramana Maharshi is Jnani. So Ramana Maharshi Jnana is available to you here also through books, through teachings. Okay. Ramana Maharshi is not only in Ramana Ashrama, he is here in me. Okay. That will remove your disturbance. Then going to Ramana Ashrama will become a luxury, not a need. Right? I'll go to Ramana Ashrama, it's good. But if I can't go to Ramana Maharshi, it doesn't make disturb me because Ramana Maharshi is in me as my own self. Ramana Maharshi is available to me as Jnana. So if something is, it can't come from Raga Dvesha. Jnana is the only solution for Raga Dvesha. Did I answer your question?
Yes, yes, Guruji. So if, like, for example, that's desire had come up because I've been hearing about him. That had come up that even if, for example, if I have to ask, because I know if I have to go, I have to go with my husband. Okay, I will go and just because that thought has come up, I will go and ask him. If he is willing to come along, then it is okay. Even if it is not willing to come, I should be okay. It's not that I have some kind of disturbance within me.
Yeah, if it's causing disturbance, it's called Raga Dvesha. So that means there is something wrong with the understanding. Ramana Maharshi is a great saint. To go to a holy place of Ramana Ashrama is very nice, very great. But Ramana Maharshi is always available to me as self-enquiry. Who am I? Ramana Maharshi is always there as my inner self. Say now, Ramana Shivoham. Ramana Shivoham. Ramana Shivoham. My inner self is Ramana. Shiva. So he is available here only. But then going to Ramana Ashrama doesn't cause me disturbance. It's a joy. If I can go, well and good. If I can't go, well and good. But going and not going is not based on my, what I call as my effort. Going and not going is based on the grace. So, because of the grace of Bhagavan, I'll go there. If he says, learn about myself at home, you do it.
Yes, now I get it. Because initially, I had a desire for past 15 years that I wanted to visit Tirumala, okay, Lord Venkateshwara. And every time I ask my husband, he's like, no. we are not going to Tirumala. Okay. Then there was little disturbance. As long as I didn't listen to the discourses, I felt that God is there in Tirumala. Okay. Now that after hearing all the discourses, I said, wherever it is, as long as I'm happy with whatever I have and whatever I'm doing without any kind of disturbances, I should be okay. Then finally, then again something for past couple of weeks when I got a desire that I have to visit, and again I approached my husband saying that I want to go. Then immediately he said, oh, okay, we will go. Okay, for past 15 years when I'm saying I want to go to Tirumala, he said no. For just once when I said I want to go to Arunachalam, he said okay.
Good.
So then I thought, okay, when we were discussing, I thought, is it again raga towards it, or just because I just came up?
Any circumstance in life should not cause you inner disturbance.
Disturbance. Okay.
That is called Raaga and Dvesha.
Okay.
Inner disturbance caused based on wrong understanding of life. That's called Viveka is missing. So now Tirumala, Elu Kondala Vasa, right? What is Elu Kondala Vasa?
7
hills.
7 hills.
Right?
Yes.
The Elu Kondala Vasa is 7 chakras in our body. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adna and Sahasrara. So Elu Kondala Vasa Darshana will happen here. So this is the primary Darshana. That is the secondary Darshana. So did you have Darshan of Elu Kondala Vasa?
Yes.
Huh? So you want to go to Tiruvannamalai, right? So Tiruvannamalai is a mountain which is unmoving. So what is unmoving in us is called Arunachala. Aruna means light. Achala means not moving. What is not moving light in us?
Is the Atma.
Atma Jyoti, the light of the self. Atma Jyoti, light of self, is illuminating all the realm. That Atma Jyoti is called Arunachala. Okay? Understand? See, outer meaning of Arunachala is a place. Inner meaning of Arunachala is your inner light, Atma Jyoti. The outer meaning of Elu Kondala Vasa is Tirupati Hills. The inner meaning of Elu Kondala Vasa is Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Sahasrara. So I'm not denying that these places are important. They are important. Okay, but we have to understand inner meaning first and then outer meaning. These places, holy places, are for society consciousness. Whereas your inner holy places for your evolution. So Arunachala as a place and Ramana Maharshi's place is required for society to evolve. Arunachala is Atma Jyoti, or your inner self, is required for your evolution. Similarly, Elu Kondala Vasa Tirupati is required for society evolution. Elu Kondala Vasa, your inner self in chakras and Sahasrara, is required for your evolution. So now where did you have darshan of inner?
Yes, I got the Arunachal darshan here itself today. Now.
That is called Arunachala. Okay, I have talked on Arunachala, some other talk. Aruna means light. Achala means not moving light. Not moving light is called Atma Jyoti. And I gave example of why Ramana Maharshi said Arunachala, and I gave the complete story itself.
Okay, I will go. And other day also, when I have seen that, when you said that when the heart beats stuck, that in between thing is the Brahman, is what you said.
In between
the other day, I have experienced it when I was doing the puja, the Ashtotar. Okay, initially when I used to say Om Shri Venkateshaya Namaha, I used to put that flower, right? Flower. Now in that after Namaha, that silence, that Brahman, there I have experienced that flower.
When you say Om Namah Venkateshaya, Venkatesha comes. When he comes, is the gap. And you'll miss the gap and again say Om Namah Venkateshaya.
That gap, that I could experience that gap. So all these years when I was doing that, I was putting the flower on Venkateshaya, the duality.
Right.
And time when I put the flower, it is the Advaita, non-duality the flower had gone to. That where after Namaha, where is the silence, the non-duality, that when I had put the flower. So I could see that experience in between.
Right.
All these years, 108 names I have put on the feet of the duality. Now,
this is the secret of japa. Rama, 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 Rama. You're calling Rama. But the moment you call Rama, Rama is already there in the gap. So you'll miss Rama. Again you call Rama.
yes, Guruji.
So japa yoga is Rama. That silence Rama is already there. Again Rama. Before that silence is there, you'll again say Rama. Then you'll miss Rama.
That is the reason they say, don't do it everything in a hurry, or don't do it like I have finished it in 10 minutes, I finished in 15 minutes. Because
This is a false teaching. See, don't do it is not a right teaching. Why you should do what you have to is a right teaching.
yes, Guruji.
If
Yes.
I come and tell you, okay, you come to my house, you come to me, invite me to your house. Prabhuji, you want idli? No, I don't want. You want dosa? I don't. I want coffee? I don't want. You don't know what I want. If I tell, matter is over. So never tell anybody what you don't do. Tell exactly what to do.
Yes, understood.
Are you clear?
Yes. Yes.
What not to do can be misunderstood in many ways.
Yes. Understood.
Okay. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Hari Om, Doctor.